Hello everyone, welcome to Bhadra IAS Academy. Congratulations to all those who appeared for the exam today, that is the CCEP 2020 Prelims. Today we are going to discuss the answer key for the questions that you appeared for the exam today. So the set A is the set that we are going to discuss. So whichever set you have got questions, you can follow the questions because we have given the full questions. So you follow the questions, but if you have set A, it will be easy. So we are having a directly set A. So this is the test booklet that set A of today's exam. So the questions we are giving, the number 1 to 100 follows the questions as given in set number A. So question number 1. The Prime Minister of India kick-started the largest vaccination drive in the Indian history against the COVID-19 virus. On which day? So this answer is too very clear because it was the largest drive. So the answer is B, 16 January 2021. Question number 2. The biggest vaccine manufacturer by volume, that means the quantity in the world is, so it's a very simple question because it was very much on TV news. Serum Institute of India. Answer is C. Question number 3. Which city has been conferred the Swachh Survekshan 2020 award as the cleanest city in the Northeast region and also the state award? Okay. So if you look at this, the answer is very simple because earlier it is given Northeast, then it is given state level. Okay, so the question is also not properly formatted. Anyway, so the answer is Gujarat as per the news. So this is all based on current affair news. So answer is B, Gujarat. Question number 4. Which country on 19 July 2020 launched its first mission to Mars? So that answer would be C, United Arab Emirates. This is also based on current affair. Question number 5. The much discussed line of actual control is a disputed borderline between, answer is A, India and China, because we are talking about line of actual control. That is where the conflict was. Question number 6. The Paris Agreement of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change is to limit global warming well below. So they have given here bracket benchmark of pre-industrial level. So the answer would be 2.0 degrees Celsius. Okay, answer is B. Because the idea is to reduce the global warming. Question number 7. Against 232 electoral votes won by Donald Trump, how many electoral votes were backed by Joe Biden in the November 2020 US election? Answer is B, 306. Question 8. The Nobel Prize in Literature for the year 2020 was won by Louis Gluck. Answer is A. Question number 9. Situate Port in Myanmar, which is being financed by India, is part of which project? So this project you may be very much aware. It has been talked in our geography class, in economics class. Okay, this is that famous one, Kaladan Multimodal Transit Project. Question number 10. On 26 January 2020, we lost an all-time great basketball player. Okay, so what is the answer for this question? Question 10. Answer is D. Question 11. The FIFA World Cup Football 2022 will be hosted by Qatar. So answer is C. Question number 12. Which among the following removed the pro-democracy books from its public libraries recently? So answer is B, Hong Kong. Question number 13. On 25th May 2020, a few officers of Minneapolis police mercilessly killed a black man. So this you see, it was very much in the current affair news, newspaper, TV, lot of morchas, etc. So the answer is very clear. It's a very simple question actually. That is George Floyd. Answer is D. Question number 14. The National Education Policy 2020 actually replaces, is an improvement over which of the previous policy? That is the actual question, but framed in a very long way. So the answer is very simple. The earlier one is the 1986 National Policy on Education. Question number 15. On 9th November 2019, the Supreme Court of India gave the historic verdict in the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid case. So the question is, which High Court of India referred this case to the Supreme Court after 2010? So answer is Allahabad High Court. Question 16. The 3 agricultural bills were signed by the President after both the Houses of Parliament passed it. So which is not part of these 3? So the answer would be D. If you remember, when we did the questions preparation for the live classes earlier for economics, I mentioned about these 3 farm bills also. Okay, so this is a very simple question. The explanation is given here. Tomorrow, every subject we are going to discuss in a detailed way every question. Okay, so the subject teachers will discuss and explain the questions in detail. So that time we will get more details. Today I am just giving you only the main answer key just to check the answers. Question number 17. The Central Board of Secondary Education partnered with which company to launch the curriculum on digital safety as well as to augmented reality? If you see, the CBSE entered into a lot of agreements, partnership with even Google, Microsoft, etc. But they are for different things. So the answer to the specific partnership is Facebook. So the answer is A. Okay, so you can see the news item. I have just put one clip here just if you want to clarify. Question number 18. Which tribe of Assam organized the Judima festival in the middle of the December 2020? So this you may be aware. That is answer is B. Dimahasa. That is the Dimasa tribe. Okay, answer B. Question 19. During 27th September 2020 and 10th November 2020, a fierce battle was fought between 2 countries. So this is again based on a current affair question on international events. So the answer is B. That is Armenia and Azerbaijan. Question number 20. For the first time in India, a senior defense personnel in a newly created post. So we have this very famous post in India created by the government to oversee the coordination, isn't it? So I think many of you will be familiar with this. So the answer for this question is A. General Bipin Rawat. Question number 21. During 1540 and 1587, okay, so that is the king, famous king, Narandrayana, his name was actually changed. So what was his earlier name? So the question is quite long. Okay, so what was the look at the last part. What was the real name of this king? So the answer is actually C. Okay, that is Meladev. Question number 22. The founder of Ahom kingdom, right? Solong Sukapa ruled Assam from 1228 to 1268. After his death, who succeeded him? Answer is A. Question number 23. As a great patron of Shakta Hinduism, an Ahom king built the Umanda temple on Peacock Island. Okay, so the answer for this question would be C. Question number 24. King Shiva Singha entrusted Krishnaram Bhattacharya, a Shakta priest from Navadip in West Bengal, to manage the Kamakya temple. How do we know him more popularly? So the answer is C. Okay, question number 25. Chao Sumamung was the first Ahom king to adopt a Hindu title. So what was that? Which Hindu name did he take? So answer for this question would be A. Question number 26. The best passing out cadet of the National Defence Academy, Kadakwasla Pune, is conferred with what? So answer is B. Lachit Borphukan Gold Medal. Question number 27. Who was the ruler of Kashmir at the time of India's independence? Answer is D. Question 28. The brave Assamese lady warrior Mullah Gabaru died fighting against which one? Answer is C. Turbak Khan. Question number 29. Who was the first Assamese to fight against the British? Answer is D. Gomdar Konwar. Question number 30. Bhogeswar Baruah was the first Arjuna Award winner from Assam in 1966. Then who was the second Assamese to win this? So answer is B. He is the yes table tennis player. Question 31. Which Assamese film won the first ever National Film Award? Okay, so there was a lot of confusion around this, but its answer is very clear. Answer is A. Pioli Phukan. Question number 32. It is about the great footballer Dr. Talimaran Ao, that is from Nagaland. Okay, so now the question is, which of these options are correct? So if you look at the details of his life and his achievements, we'll find that option D, that is both B and C, are the correct answers. Question number 33. Agimat Jar Erbal Shima is a landmark in Assamese novel written by Kanchan Barua and was first published in 1945. Okay, so it is a pen name. What is the real name of the author? Answer is B. Question number 34. The Tale of Nomadic Soul is the English translation of a famous novel by Syed Abdul Malik. Which is that novel among the following? So the answer is C. Question number 35. The novel Abhijatri is based on the life and achievements of which of the following? Answer is C. Question number 36. The English Education Act made English language the medium of instruction in India as per the decision of William Bentinck. Okay, so they were asked to spend about 1 lakh rupee on education, etc. So now the question is the year. When was this act passed? So the answer would be 1835. Answer is A. Question number 37. While Rabindranath Tagore conferred the title Mahatma upon Gandhi, who conferred the title Half-Naked Fakir on Gandhi? So answer is B. Winston Churchill. Question number 38. Who authored the famous book Indica? Answer is C. These are very well-known questions. Question number 39. Aruna Asif Ali was one of the prominent organizers of the underground activities during Quit India movement. Answer is B. Question number 40. Identify the national leader and efficient administrator who played an extraordinary role in the integration of the Indian states. So very, very simple answer. Answer is D. Question 41. The largest landlocked country in the world is. So here you see there could be a little confusion between Mongolia, also Kazakhstan. Okay, but if you look at the details, the answer would be Kazakhstan. Okay, so answer is D. See now details of all these geography etc. related questions we will discuss tomorrow. Okay, so today we are just presenting you the answer key. So question number 42. Find out which of the following pairs is are correct. इसका आंसर क्या होगा? Question 42 is D. D will be the right answer. Which country is the largest archipelago country in the world? So the answer is B. Indonesia. Question 44. Which of the following rivers has the largest river basin in the Indian subcontinent? You see the trick here is the Indian subcontinent. Why? It may appear that Brahmaputra, but Brahmaputra runs in Indian subcontinent only in Arunachal and Assam, isn't it? Then it joins the sea. So therefore the answer should be Ganga. Okay, the analysis of these details will be done tomorrow session. Question number 45. The boundary demarcation between India and Pakistan came into force on 17 August 1947. Which line divides these two countries? This is the, I think all of you will know this answer. Answer is B. Radcliffe Line. Question 46. The islands of Seychelles are located in where? Answer is C. Indian Ocean. Question number 47. Which of the following wildlife sanctuaries, national parks is located in the Assam Arunachal Pradesh border? Answer is A. Right? The answer is A. Question number 48. According to the most authentic geographical studies, when did life begin in the earth? So now if you see, as per the most of the sources, life begins only about 4.5 billion years ago, isn't it? Therefore, you see, any counting on millions is very difficult. Therefore, option D is the most likely option as per the reliable geographical sources, which will also be discussed in detail tomorrow. So the answer here for the time being is D, 3.8 billion years ago. Question number 49. Which water resource project covers and extends the benefits of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Rajasthan? Answer is B. Okay. Question 50. Which pair of extremely located Indian cities is connected by the east-west corridor? This question I have taught you also in the class when we did the Indian infrastructure, the road construction project, isn't it? So the eastern part we have Silchar and the western connecting is Porbandar. So that is the longest route also we have from east to west, right? So that answer is therefore A. Question 51. As per census 2011, how many Gao panchayats are there in Assam? These things you will find in your books also. In your economics books also it is given there. So the answer is so very simple. It will be answer is C. You can look at the Assam section for this. Question number 52. Which among the following cities is known as the tea city of India? So answer is B. Dibrugarh. Question number 53. The term Black Revolution in the present context of India is associated with which of the following? You see, basically we are not so much concerned about the export. Even national energy policy only talks about our internal security. So that what happens, we don't have to depend on others. So the answer is definitely B. Self-dependence. Okay. So that is to achieve production of crude oil. Question 54. Okay. Very long question. So I straight away tell you question number 54 answer is C. Okay. Question number 55. Again, but this is a very important question also. It's a very important event also. On 23rd March 2019, the first Lokpal of India was appointed. So who is the first one? The answer is D. Question number 56. When was Assam detached from Bengal presidency and was made a separate chief commissionership? Answer is C. Question number 57. Which of the following articles empowers the governor to appoint the chairman and other members of the State Public Service Commission? Answer is C. Article 316. Question number 58. Who was the first speaker of the Lok Sabha of the Indian Parliament? Answer is D. Question 59. Who was the India's Prime Minister when the government introduced the modern Panchayat Raj system and gave it the constitutional status? Right? So that answer would be P.V. Narasimha Rao, because he was the one in a Prime Minister of India since 91, the reform time. Question number 60. Which among the following schedules of the Indian Constitution is related with the distribution of powers between the Union and states? Answer is B. Question 61. The concepts of integral humanism as well as Antyodaya. This is so easy if you know the Antyodaya, Anna Yojana and many schemes running on Antyodaya, right? So the answer is Deen Dayal Upadhyaya. Answer is C. 62. When did the first amendment of the Indian Constitution take place? So answer is A. Question number 63. Which freedom fighter earned the sobriquet the Nightingale of India? So this is the very clear answer. Answer is C. 64. Under Article 368, the Parliament has no power to repeal the fundamental rights because they are the answer A, integral part of the structure of the Constitution. Question 65. The concept of dual citizenship. You know, it was a little tricky question. Anyway, so the answer is B, L.M. Singhvi Committee. Equal opportunity in matters of public employment is guaranteed under article. Answer is C, 16. Question number 67. Which of the following fundamental rights are available only to citizens of India? So the different options are there. So here again answer is B, only 1 and 4. Question number 68. In the Indian Constitution, the method of election of the President of India is taken from which country? Answer is A, Ireland. Question number 69. Very long question. So let us look at the answer. What is the answer to question 69? Answer should be D. Question 70. This is the recent news. The 4 districts under the Bodoland Territorial Council. Answer is B. Question 71. Which statement is not true about the GST Council? So GST Council, I told you it's a likely topic for exam. It has come finally. Now you see one problem here. Answer B is perfectly alright. There is no problem. But what about A? See, A, it says it's a statutory body. But actually GST Council is a constitutional body. So answer should be, technically speaking, both A and B. So this question will become a controversial question. Okay. So now those who have written answer B, it's perfectly fine. But if you have written answer A, then the problem starts. So technically speaking, both A also should be correct, B also should be correct. This you can now check it out. So if you look at the GST Council ka official website also, it clearly says that this is the constitutional body. So look at this line number 3, it says constitutional body. Okay. So there is a difference between constitutional body and statutory body. So this is going to be a one controversial question. Question number 72. The National Bamboo Mission strives to achieve which of the following? So the answer is A, 1 and 2. This question is taken from the Fresh Information Bureau ka publication about the National Bamboo Mission. So all the details are given here. So for the question they have taken this option number 1 as well as this option number 4. So answer is A. Question 73. Which one of the following correctly describes angel tax? You see, angel tax was the tax imposed on people who are trying to invest money, convert black money into white money by purchasing shares at a higher price, isn't it? So this also we have taught in the class also, we did assignments also. So anyway, answer for this question 73 is C. Question number 74. Name the Indian citizen who is also a Nobel Laureate in economics. So now here you have confusion. Abhijit Banerjee, all these people, you think they are also Indian? Yes, but they are Indian American, like that. And this Hargobind Khorana is Nobel Prize is not in economics. So only person who qualifies for this particular type of answer is Amartya Sen. Okay, so I give the answer B, Amartya Sen. Question 75. Under which scheme given below a program was launched for training youth on the GST related matters? Okay, so this answer is D, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. So the details I have given here, you can have a look at it. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss more details. Question 76. The 7-member committee for revitalization of Assam economy after the COVID-19 pandemic was headed by whom? Answer is B, Subhash Chandra Das. 77. We often hear this CTC in the context of Assam tea. So what does this CTC stand for? Full form. So answer is A, crush, tear and curl. 78. The Department of Actist. I told you we have a separate department in Assam for promoting Actist policy. So when was it set up? 17. Why? It was announced in budget 17 only. 17-18. Answer is C. 79. Which Ministry of India is carrying out the special scientific schemes like Kiran IPR etc. The science and technology. So answer is Ministry of Science and Technology. Question number 80. Which of the following became the first state union territory to present the e-budget and also to stream it live? Okay, so this is catchy, the streaming it live, because the first e-budget was presented by Andhra, A, but streaming it live is Assam, and therefore answer to question number 81 should be, answer to question number 80 should be C, Assam. Okay. Now, Mukul sir will carry on the remaining questions with some explanations also.
Hello, good evening to everyone. So now, till we are going to start with the science and technology section. So from the question number 81. All right. So let's see. The maximum number of individuals that can be supported by a given environment is called. See there they gave four type of options you have: carrying capacity, population size, biotic potential, and environmental resistance. So obviously we can escape at least two options from this part, that is biotic potential and environmental resistance, because it is mainly we recognize for selection for procedure for the evolution. So the answer should be here the carrying capacity, because the resources also depends ticket that how much population can be added to the environment. If not, then obviously certain kind of stress generates due to that, right? So answer should be A. So let's move to the next question, that is 82. Plants growing under direct sunlight are known as heliophytes. What do we call the plants growing under shades, right? So obviously they are heliophytes, so just opposite of that, that is sociophytes. It should be the option B, because not only the plants, there are some other organisms too, those who belong to the other kingdom, that is are sociophytes, like fungus. There are certain kind of fungus, those who are sociophytes, right? So answer should be B. All right, so let's move to the next, 83. Which among the following protocols convention is dedicated for protecting biodiversity from potential risk caused by living modified organisms from modern technology? See here, let me mention one more thing about it, that is one is living modified organisms and second is genetically modified organisms. All right, so you might get confused with these two terms. If we talk about a living modified organism, so the answer should be Cartagena protocol, because it especially talks about the revolution of modifying the living organisms in terms of anything. So Cartagena protocol is the right answer. Answer A. Maybe some people may get confused with the Nogaya protocol. So that thing we will discuss and in details in tomorrow's session, right? So A is Cartagena protocol. So let's move to the 84th. Which among the following type is a non-material pollution? See here we need to understand about the non-materialistic pollution, like what we call materialistic pollution is like when we see unburned particles in nature, right? Like from the burning of fuel like coal and other kind of activities. So in non-pollutant particles or non-materialistic pollution may be also calculate radiation pollution. Okay, so here we don't have radiation pollution as an option. In all four options we have air pollution, water pollution, sea thermal pollution, and D soil pollution. Except one, all of these things are material pollution. So that is the answer should be C, that is thermal pollution. Okay, so 85, the two UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Obviously, the most common question and very easy one, and may get some people got confused. I don't know about it, but the answer should be B, Kaziranga and Manas. That's for sure, right? So 85 is B is the right answer. 86, match the following persons their activities mostly in the field of environment in conservation and development. So here the answer should be A, because Salim Ali is obviously a ornithologist and also a conservationist plus physicist also. Okay, so D's right answer is 3. So we have a trick in this part, that if you know the one or two types for sure, so obviously D is for sure is 3. So here we can see where the 3 is being given. Salim Ali ka 3 is only the D part, so answer A should be the right one, right? So it is quite an easy task. So 86, option A is the right one. 87, all species lemur is they look like a monkey, small monkey species, right? And they mostly found in the Indian oceans, Indian Ocean country. Okay, so it is mostly found in Madagascar. Clear? Option D. 88. Which among the following is the state tree of Assam? That is Halong. Okay, Halong, that is C part. Quite a common question. Among the marine ecosystem, the most species rich ecosystem is, it is B, coral reef. Some people may get confused with the mangroves, but no, it is coral reef. That is B. So explanation will be given tomorrow properly. 90 biodiversity hotspots are among the richest and most important ecosystem in the world. How many such hotspots are presently there in the world? That is 36, not 34. Okay, some people can click on 34. So it's C. 91. Wooden doors often swell up and get stuck during rainy season. This is due to the phenomena of endomosis. ऐसा कोई phenomena नहीं है. Second, B is imbibition, C is endocytosis, and D is capillarity. So some people may get confused with imbibition and capillarity, but the right process of swelling of the door is imbibition, B. Okay, now 92 is who won the Nobel Prize in physics in the discovery of law of photoelectric effect. So the only right answer here is Albert Einstein. Okay, so that is B. 93. The filament string of the electric bulb is made up of not copper, not silver, not platinum. Platinum से होता तो भैया बहुत लाखों में होता. It's D, tungsten. Okay, D is the right option. Which among the following is the chief constituent of biogas? So it is methane. Some people may get confused with carbon dioxide. So let me explain that methane has 70 to 75% of composition, and carbon dioxide only about 40 to 45%. Okay, so D is the right answer. 95. Which is the following is an egg-laying mammal? So we all know about it. Bat, whale, seal, they cannot be the answer. It's platypus. Platypus. They look like duck mouths, right? So they are the mammals. 96. Which is the following disease is not caused by virus? Influenza is caused by virus. AIDS is caused by virus, and dengue is an Egyptian virus, right? Came out of mummy. So the right option is B, anthrax. 97. The washing machine works on the principle of not gravitation at all, because नीचे की तरफ acceleration, no. C is the right one, centrifugation, because it tries to throw out the clothes out of it and they wash, right? Linear motion, no. So answer is C. 98. Raindrop are spherical is shaped because of the phenomena called viscosity, no. Velocity, no. Residual pressure, no. It's surface tension, the tension which it provides, right? D, right. Name the clinical procedure in which blood is transfused from recovered COVID-19 patient to COVID-19 affected patient in critical condition. So most of the people must have aware of it. This is plasma therapy, right? So D में मत लगा देना, मतलब जिसने किया है वो correct नहीं है. It's plasma therapy, B. Okay, and last question is, a man suddenly encounters a tiger in a jungle and his heartbeat goes up, blood pressure increases and gets nervous. Which hormone is released more at this point in his body? So the answer should be adrenaline, right? Insulin is something which is arrange your glucose level in the body. So right answer is C, that is adrenaline. All right, so this is it with the answer keys of the questions of set A of today's civil service paper, students. So our new batch is going to start in 22nd October 2021. So those who are confident, they can join us and we will have a very great time. So that's it for today.